Okay, so welcome to today's video. I'm going to be looking at today what's been happening in the cryptocurrency market with a key focus on Ethereum. So I'm going to start off with the key data that we've been looking at here. We've got cryptocurrency market has moved 1.4% up and it's currently valued at 3.8 trillion with about 116 billion in trading volume over the last 24 hours as from the report from CoinGecko. Ethereum is up 5.7% in the last 24 hours and Bitcoin up 0.5%. So you can see the number twos are pushing up much higher than Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is settling. Looks like it is settling at this point. Now, just a few key news articles I'm sort of going to look through here. One of the first is from Cointelegraph, which is talking about how FMA whales have continued to buy throughout the weekend dip that we've seen in the last 2-3 days. A lot of buys have come through with one address apparently accumulating $300 million worth of Ether over OTC deals at Galaxy Digital, holding about 79,000, approximately 80,000 ETH. And BlackRock has also been loading up on ETH, with the firm's iShares Ethereum Trust seeing 1.7 billion in inflows over the past 10 consecutive days. That's as from 14 hours ago when this was published. Now, also looking at spot Bitcoin, we've got the total Bitcoin spot ETF history here. We had a really good run coming from the 12th and the 11th of July, going up there. You can see the daily total inflow 1,297,000,000. 1, 2, 3. You had a massive run right here, and we saw net outflows of 812 million on Friday, marking the second largest single day loss in the history of the ETF products. Now, looking into what's been happening with the charts themselves, I'm looking at the chart and I'm pretty bullish on what's on Ethereum and on the future of Ethereum, and I'm going to tell you why. Okay, starting off with just a naked chart here, let me just tell you where we are in the market from a technical analysis standpoint. We've got this resistance zone that's been key for the last 1 year, ranging from March 2024, and if we extend it further to the left, you can see it going all the way to 2021. But we're going to focus on what's been happening in the recent times here. You can see how this zone has been holding as a resistance zone to price, with price coming back to the zone several times and failing to breach that zone. So you can see price came up at this point, and you can see as well it came up this point and several times after price has been coming up, right? So you have that happening, and with all of that, at each point when price was coming up, there has been resistance, with price continuing to break down to the downside after each touch. But I feel this one point now, we have before us an opportunity to actually break above this zone. And with the tailwinds of the ETF inflows behind us, and the Genius Act having been passed, and a lot of other things that's been happening really well and good for crypto, I see this being an easy break from this point. Now, I'm going to also add some more perspective to this with the stochastic RSI. So one of the things that we are noticing already is how we've got a clear divergence happening here, with the stochastic indicator, stochastic RSI here, producing a lower low, while its price for the same period producing a higher low. So we've got clear divergence, which is very bullish, and we've got, if we put on here one of the indicators, volatility stop indicator, we've got this point right here as a point at which, if we have price breaking and closing above this point of 3,736, we can expect that the market is going to continue to push up, breaking this zone, retesting it. So what that's going to look like is a situation where we have the market breaking above this zone, retesting it, and then continuing to seek highs above that point. And of course, if we go further to the left, we will see where our next resistance will probably come from, which would likely be starting from 4,800, our last all-time high, about there. Okay, so we've got that high from here, our 2021 high around 4,868. Yeah, 4,868. That's the high there that we will be looking to break. And if we can break above 3,728, the likelihood of us continuing up and breaking this zone, breaking through this zone and going higher, seeking higher ground, increases that much more. This has been a strong resistance. If we break it, it's a really big bullish sign that's screaming buy, buy, buy. Now, on another note, you've got a massive cup that's formed here from 2021, which we can see here. Okay, so we've got this massive cup with a lot of accumulation happening after we reached the highs in 2021. So all this point of accumulation here, which we've had, which has led to this rally, and institutions are probably trying to get in under 3.7. That's the price that they keep pushing the price down from. And if they've loaded up enough chips, as I suspect they have, we can be looking at a situation now where we are ready to go and seek higher highs. So let's just go on and show you what, let me just go on and show you what I mean there. So of course, before in 2020, leading in 2021, we had another cup and handle formation over here, which when we broke out of, we could see price going from the 1.5 region where it was. Price was able to go all the way to 3K and above. So right there we had our 3K, but price continued to rally all the way to 4.8, which we've seen before. So this would have been a fantastic entry point for 2021. You can see how this cup and handle formation has stood the test of time, and right now we have before us another fantastic opportunity for us to get in at a really decent price on Ethereum and take it higher. Okay, so this is what's happening right now. If you're looking to trade this, let me just go back to this before I leave it. If you're looking to trade this, or you're looking to go in at this, I would say you want to watch the break. We're waiting and watching for the break of the 3.731. If we can have that break, then the next thing above that, that's where your entry would look to be. Give me a second here. So there you go, 3.7, and then once we break above that, a solid close of this candle, preferably today or tomorrow. If you can have a solid close above this level, then you would look to enter your trade going long somewhere there, with covering your position with a stop loss just below 3.353, somewhere there, and then wanted to take it all the way. I'm targeting as a first target all the way up there to 4.8. Well, before then, of course, if you want to take some profit somewhere just above, we break here after you have the close of the candle above there, That would be great. First, take profit you can take, but after that you can take it all the way up to 4.8 and higher all the way to an easy 6,000 here, because if you look at this cup and handle formation, right, you're looking at price right now sitting at 3.7, and if we break 4.8, we will be looking at trying to come all the way to 9,000, 8.5 there will be the next target, okay, which from 3.7 we are looking at, let's just see what that would translate into in terms of percentage. I'm going to put on 8,900 there, and as a percentage you would be looking at, let's just see what it would work out to be. That's 148%, 150% upside, which is more than 2x. Fantastic for something as stable as Ethereum within the cryptocurrency space. Let me know what you think about this video. Leave a comment below. If you've not yet subscribed, subscribe. I aim to be doing more of these videos, and the more of you that I know are tuning in and enjoying and finding value in the videos, the more I'll be able to share. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.